Fight Forever is on the air as we get ready for the third consecutive night here in the Turbinenhalle in Oberhausen to bring you the final part of the World Tag Team Festival. Big bucks on their way to the ring here. Dave Bradshaw alongside Met Demasi. And Met, my God, what a night we have ahead of us.
What a night we have ahead of us. What a couple of nights we have behind us as the wave begins. The wXw fans know how to welcome the big bucks. And let's see how they welcome the big bucks opponents.
Lykos 2, Wolfhard, Kid Lykos. Together, they are Lykos Gym.
Wolfhard and the Problem. Lykos 1 and Lykos 2 here in competition and Fight Forever. They were part of World Tag Team Festival. They were, however, eliminated in the first round, facing off against Los Desperados. But they will want to leave this weekend with a consolation victory here at wXw.
Yeah, and that loss to Los Desperados was something of a surprise because Lykos Gym, a big deal over in the UK, and the big bucks jump starting here against Lykos Gym. I've got to say, I'm very pleased that it's you with me tonight, Matt, rather than Norman Harras, who I spent the evening with yesterday.
You talk about Norman Harras, I had to do Femme Fatale with Robin Kristoffovic. I'd rather be doing commentary with a flesh-eating piranha.
It's been a rough weekend for both of us.
I think so, too.
It's going to be him over the top. And big bucks taken down.
And it looks like Kid Lykos and Kid Lykos 2 are setting Oberhausen ablaze on this final night. And what a weekend we have witnessed.
Talk about the weekend we've had. It's been kind of an odd weekend for Norman Harras and for Alex Duke as well, as they were part of that tag team match against Keel Holdings at the Xtreme Wrestling Party, where the special guest referee was a sexy guest referee in Shigeru Irie.
Oh, I hope he's kept that. Oh, looking for a quick end there is the Problem. Brainbuster called there, and I was about to say, I hope Shigeru Irie keeps the ghost trucks. We might need another referee job from him. As now, Kid Lykos 2. Oh my goodness!
Well, that was smart. You might not like it. It was smart from Harras, taking Lykos 2 out by bringing down the gap between the top and middle ropes and then dumping in there on the ring apron.
And look at that. Like I mentioned, flesh-eating piranhas. The speed with which both Duke and Harras just completely turned. The inflection of this match is insane. Into the cover and a quick kick out by Kid Lykos 2.
Yeah, we talked about Lykos Gym and how they didn't qualify and how they didn't get past night one of the World Tag Team Festival, but 3 teams who did, who have made it to the final, will compete tonight for the chance to win the tournament and to become the World Tag Team Champions, the defending champions, KXS, going up against Youngblood and One Called Manders and Thomas Shire. Our main event here on Triller TV Plus, coming up on night 3 of the World Tag Team Festival. We're kicking off in just over 20 minutes time. So if you want to join us, make sure you go over to trillertv.com and ensure you don't miss a moment of the action here tonight.
And you'll be hard pressed if you do miss it, because it is shaping up to be an incredible night.
Harras broken over there, going for the cover, got a 2 count on Kid Lykos 2.
Kid Lykos 2 currently in a real heap of trouble, as you see there, just as you said, the 3 teams competing in the finals. Of course, on Triller TV Plus for your English commentary, and on wXwNOW if you want to watch it in German.
Harras trying to bully Kid Lykos 2 at the moment. That's what he likes to do. Harras, he's nothing if not a bully. Remember when he was the sporting director here in WXW? That was a reign of terror.
I'm trying to forget, but thankfully he was dethroned there. And since then, Harras has kind of been looking for the next big step forwards for him and for Duke. It was essentially they're teaming up as the Big Bucks, or as they like to call it, the Big Bucks, baby.
Yeah, we're not calling it that.
Oh. Yeah, totally.
Absolutely not. Harras knocking Lykos 1 off the apron. Duke sending to Lykos 2. Drop kick, and then Harras follows up into the corner.
Well, whether you like him or not, you can see they work so well together. Cover here for Harras for the victory, and a kick out by Kid Lykos 2.
The Big Bucks clearly looking very determined here tonight. After losing that match, as I said, to Keel Holdings at the Xtreme Wrestling Party, which, by the way, you can also see on Triller TV Plus.
Oh, please go back and watch that.
It was something you can't unsee, I would say.
Are you talking about Shiggy, or are you about the match?
You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I loved every second of it and every aspect of it. So that's definitely something I recommend, and I recommend Kid Lykos 2 to make his way over and find the tag. It looks like, I don't know if Harras meant to do that. I believe Lykos found a way to get Duke out of that corner, and now a window of opportunity.
Yeah, it certainly is. Lykos 2 needs the tag. He needs it desperately. You can see Kid Lykos, who's been mentoring Lykos 2 these past few years, reaching out here, hoping that Lykos 2 will get to him in time. Harras trying to do everything he can to prevent that from happening.
You see there, Lykos, oh, juked him! Juked him!
Great agility from Lykos 2 as Lykos 1 now. Trying to give his team a much-needed victory on this weekend in Oberhausen.
And like a ball of energy, flying across the ring, Lykos is turning the tide against the Big Bucks.
That a standing, spinning senton from Kid Lykos, the former Progress World Champion.
Rushing in is Kid Lykos, and he's caught Harras. Harras landing essentially almost on his tailbone.
As the knees are Meteora down low from Kid Lykos, who go for the cover, and Harras kicks out at 2.5. Also coming up tonight, by the way, on our main broadcast over on Triller TV, we know that the European champion will be in action. The brand new European champion,
Mike DeVecchio.
Yeah, Mike DeVecchio defeated Aigle Blanc last night. He's going to be taking on his sometimes tag team partner, Hardcore Nick Schreier.
What a weekend it was for Hardcore Nick Schreier. Speaking of, the end here, the victory, a kick out.
Very, very close for the Big Bucks.
And that is the quality of a former Progress Men's World Heavyweight Champion.
This is now from the Bucks. Looking in that wheelbarrow position, Kid Lykos 2 doing to Harras what he did unto him. Super kick from Lykos and the tag to the junior, the problem child of British wrestling.
In stereo there, Lykos 2 flying up, double boot to the back.
And wow, great double team there from Lykos Gym. Kid Lykos through the ropes. Lykos 2 gets his body weight down onto Duke. Duke kicked out, and still we go on here on Fight Forever.
And what a match this is. If it is a sign of things to come that we hold on, I think Harras just tossed Lykos into those steps or into that post.
Yeah, referee trying to check on Kid Lykos. Meanwhile, Big Bucks are going to make the tag.
Kid Lykos, I think, might have been neutralized here. The problem is gonna have a problem.
Man, the height on that. Harras will go for the pin here, and the Big Bucks will win it.
Ladies of Fight Forever Tag Team Match. LXD, Norman Harras, the Big Bucks, baby.
And I will say this, after many months of, let's say, turmoil and toil for the Big Bucks, this victory will be pivotal in them and changing the perspective of things for them to maybe pick up some momentum and finally have the rise that they've been seeking for so long, Dave.
So a major tag team victory to start things out tonight. And I'll tell you what, there's going to be more tag team action before we're done here, as the finals of the World Tag Team Festival are just a little bit of time away. We start in 17 minutes over on Triller TV+.
Norman Harras, the Big Boss Baby.
So as the Big Bucks make their way back to the locker room, we are getting ready, as we said, for the World Tag Team Festival Night 3 coming up on Triller TV+, and that big final as the reigning, defending World Tag Team Champions KXS take on One Called Manders, Thomas Shire, and Youngblood, a three-way elimination final of the World Tag Team Festival.
And if history has told us anything, that match is going to be full of surprises, an incredible moment. But speaking of surprises, Dave, I have a bit of a scoop here. I was able to conduct an interview backstage, and I've gotten the confirmation we will be having the Shotgun Championship match between Anita Vaughn and Levaniel. She won Femme Fatale and then challenged Levaniel. Levaniel has accepted. Let's see what's going to happen in that match.
And we know we're going to start things out, by the way, with the new European champion, Mike DeVecchio, taking on his sometimes tag team partner, Nick Schreier. It's all coming up in a few minutes' time on Night 3 of the World Tag Team Festival.